Hello.
Hello.
Here we are.
Again. We're here playing The Other Side, a one commander game, plus 10 stones.
Plus 10 stones is recommended to us by Joe over at his podcast there.
Yeah, we'll put the link up right now.
Coordinated Strike, that's the name. Go listen to Joe. Joe's great.
Yep.
You know who else is great? Third Floor Wars and Craig. They're awesome.
Yeah, they just did a bunch of stuff with Malifaux 3rd edition for Gen Con, right?
Yeah, they previewed some Explorers Society stuff that looks really cool.
Nice.
And they had probably one of the best tables I've ever seen in a video.
Ooh.
It was this nice, like, cobble street, had all these buildings. One of the tables our friend Tyler used to put together.
Nice.
So yeah, go give him a look. And all his other stuff, also very good.
Very cool.
And now we'll stop talking about other people.
And talk about ourselves.
Talk about ourselves.
Yeah. So we're playing one commander. We're doing one commander plus 10.
Yep.
Doing the mission Trench Warfare.
Trench Warfare, yep.
Yep, so as you can see, we're already set up. So we'll go over the units real quick and then we'll get started. So today I'm playing the fish, Gibbering Hordes instead of the cult today. I brought 2 units of speckled crawlers. I brought a unit of striped skulkers, some Karkanoi, 2 egg clutches, devouring eel with toughness, and storm siren with the conch horn and tidal scepter. The mighty Gibbering Hordes had the first turn, and so these speckled crawlers activated, but not before eating the clutch egg? They ate the clutch egg. I flipped the 2 cards, and none of them were the suit that would give them a free reinforcement token. That's fine. But they did go to glory because of that, and thus gained 2 reinforcement tokens, then took the focused effort action for a 3rd reinforcement token.
The Gorsythe takes focused effort and gains a shaken token.
Ooh.
That's all he does for now. He's all done.
So the striped skulkers activated. The first thing they did was they took a reinforcement token from the speckled crawlers and then promptly ate the fire team and gone to glory.
Oh my.
They then took an advance action up, and then they used their ability called Fade into Surroundings to kind of jostle around and then cover up this portal that is right under this one. And that is the end of their activation.
Flame Daddy activates. He shared a shaken token with the unit of warped that was over here. Then he twisting past them into a portal, threw them over there, gave them another shaken and a reinforcement token, flipped them into glory, and attempted a cataclysm from above on the skulkers over here, which was not successful. And now he's doing a coordinated strike into the warped. So I chain activated into the warp here, who advanced. The first unit took first fire team took a swing at the speckled crawlers.
Yep.
Yep. And got, I think, 1 of them, right? 2 of them?
Yeah, they got 2 of them.
Yep, they got 2 of them, threw a shaking token out there. The other team in front there took a swing at the worm and couldn't quite hit him. And then the team in the back, the Madman, did another point on the spiked crawlers.
Yep.
Speckled crawlers, not spiked. Then they ended their turn. They got a reinforcement token from the portal they're close to there, and an ace got flipped in that mess somewhere, and I think went on the worm.
Yep. The devouring eel activated, took the reinforcement token off its friends here, and then focused effort for an inspiration token to cancel out the shaken token that it received. And then took a swing at these warped here, and he managed to kill 2 guys.
Not a good way to die.
Not a great way to die, no.
No, I'm pretty sure the Burning Men here have established that they are not friends with the fish.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The warp took the focused effort action starting over here. One of them was touching that stocking portal unit. They teleported over to there, kind of like how those guys are now. Then they took a Echoes from Existence on the worm and failed and got a Shaken token. So they flipped an ace. And then another one took Echoes from Existence and got the Skulkers. And then I spent 5 difference, a margin, to place into base contact with the target fire team's unit. And then I did through the cracks to throw them over there. And then I ended my activation within 3 inches of a portal marker, and I got a reinforcement token. Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds culty.
Yep.
The speckled crawler is activated. They eat the clutch egg and get the reinforcement off the flips for that, which then causes them to flip to glory.
Hooray.
Which they then gain 2 more reinforcement tokens. They then do a focused effort for a 4th reinforcement token. And that was their turn. The mighty storm siren has activated. The first thing she did was take a free reinforcement token from them, the speckled crawlers. She then ate a Carcanoid fire team, got all pumped up, then gained an inspired through focused effort. She then created this pool here, and then used the inspired token to lure them into the pool. This unit of warped into the pool, which did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 total wounds because one of them was the madman.
Correct.
So a pretty good turn for her.
Definitely.
Her activation's done. And this was a coordinated strike from the speckled crawlers.
So the stocking portals got an advance order. They moved to cover up the objective markers over there, and they bumped Gorsythe and Amun-Ra and threw them up the table. The Titan came out first and used the Splitting Tails asset to push 5 inches forward, and Ra's just gonna kind of hang out there.
Whee!
Whee! Thus ending the turn.
Hooray!
Well, not yet. Carcanoid.
The Carcanoid activated. They ate a speckled crawler team. They took a reinforcement from the speckled crawler team, and then they booked it, moving their charge? Rush. They took a rush order and moved 16 inches to here, slowly moving towards the objectives. And that ends the turn.
Just portals, yeah.
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 Only portals here.
Nothing but portals.
Nothing but portals. So start of turn 2. Neither of us have scored any points, but we got a bunch of stuff that reinforced. So like these guys had 5 come back. Entire fire team here came back. 2 of them came back. This portal marker moved, which caused the warped to move over there after they also recovered. Yeah, I think they were all fine this turn, right?
Yeah, so the dimensional, so they moved, and then, because they moved through a portal marker, I draw a card and reveal it, and then if it isn't a mask, I discard a card. So the card I drew and discarded was an ace, which lowers the Gorsythe.
Okay. Cool.
Just forgot that one.
And the start of turn goes to the cult.
The warped there took a rush order, swung around the back of the speckled crawlers, and systematically proceeded to tear them to shreds.
To shreds.
They then threw a "You should be crazy like us" onto the eel and did not succeed. The eel cannot read. The pamphlets were therefore ineffective.
All right, we have a creature double feature. So we had the Storm Siren activate, but first I played Heavy Rains, which created a tide pool underneath her. She used that and then to jump to here at the start of her activation. She focused effort for an inspiration token, summoned the portal marker here, which you ran out, so now it's just an upside down marker.
The tide pool, yep.
Yep, so another tide pool. And then lured the warped in and did, what is it, 2? 2 damage? 1 damage? I think 2, 1 on each, right?
I think, no, it was just one. That guy was safe due to his Arcane Shield. The other unit took one, killed off the normal guy.
Cool. Yep. And then I coordinated strike into the Karkanoi, which then rushed over and finished off the Madman. And then gained a reinforcement token for their efforts. That's the end of my turn.
The commander over here flung himself through that portal.
Before that happened.
What happened before? Oh yes, the fire from the sky. I got a 14 on the pen flip and blew up the unit of skulkers.
Boom!
We were both pretty surprised.
To shreds.
Then I wasted like 20 minutes talking about it out loud before teleporting him over here. He grabbed the warped and flung them over there. And then he took a shot at the Karkanoi and missed. I coordinated striked into the Gorch, and he advanced and removed an objective.
So the speckled crawlers went. They basically just ran their asses over here. Conveniently close to this lovely worm here that needs to go to glory.
Oh no!
They're done.
The stalking portals took the focused effort order to gain a reinforcement token, which I guess means that they're preparing to vomit more of themselves out of themselves. Again, yeah.
So the eel activated. He ate one of the Ghibli goops, which flipped him to glory. He also got a reinforcement token off of them before they did that. No, sorry, he was already in glory. Was he? No, he flipped to glory.
Yep.
Got a reinforcement token. Used 3 of his 4 reinforcement tokens to split. And then he rushed the Gorsuch, which did 2 damage.
So his initial swing for 2 damage was blocked by fast regeneration. The constrict damage was not blocked.
Yeah.
Which flipped snapping heads, and then the other one went, because I'm out of activations. The other one went and rushed in, and its first hit, fast regenerations failed to block the damage, which flips splitting tails.
Yep. Cool. So that was the last activation of the turn. Basically, the striped skulkers kind of moved and teleported their way to here. So we're gonna move on to turn 3. Here we are at the start of turn 3.
Turn 3.
We have the score being, what is it, 1 or 2?
1.
1 point to 0 in favor of the
cult, the other ones.
Yeah, the cult of the Burning Man.
Yes.
Yes.
We had some kind of a semi-complicated start of turn effect barrage here.
Yes. The warped over here reinforced.
Yep.
Which then caused them to touch the portal, which caused them to go over here. This Gibbering Hordes unit died last turn, so they came back and then basically ran from the edge of the board to there. This marker was placed as part of the stratagem. Lots of stuff reinforced.
The eels there got some more tokens.
Yeah.
This portal moved up a little bit.
Yep.
All sorts of fun stuff.
We're going to start off with the Burning Man going first.
Cult opens up with another fire from the sky, getting another red joker on their penetration flip.
Yep.
Against the poor speckled gibblers.
Yep. They were here.
Yes. Then the warp team over there activates, swings into them to kill the remaining 2, takes the movement of their advance order and lifts the objective. And now they are going to coordinated strike. The Gorch slithers out of combat and lifts an objective.
It was the Gibbering Hordes' turn to activate, so they played Cut Them Off. And then I activated the Gibbering Hordes Speckled Crawlers, that's what they're called. Activated the Speckled Crawlers, and they took a reinforcement token in order to trigger Survival of the Fittest. And then they generated 2 reinforcement tokens themselves, because they were in glory. They then took 2 swings at the warped and did 2 damage. So, Gibbering Hordes coordinated striked into their commander, the Storm Siren. She teleported through the pool markers from, I think she was over here.
Yeah, she was on the hill there.
She moved to here. She then lured the warped basically through a tour of all of her lovely lake homes. And I think ended up doing 4 damage.
Yep, total 4 damage, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good real estate. Home prices in this area are really going down.
Yeah.
And it is newly a coastal town. It is a new coastal area.
Yes, indeed. Yep, so there's 1 remaining right here.
All right, so Adados activated. He did his translocation trick here. So he popped from over here, he walked into the portals, he popped out over there, he grabbed the Gore Scythe, threw it into the portal, the Gore Scythe popped out of the stocking portals over here, and then he grabbed the Warped and threw them over to where he was. And now the Warped are there.
The Striped Skulkers activated, and they advanced through the woods and jumped upon the Warped, killing 1 model.
Right, the Warp activated. They threw an Echoes of Existence onto one of the Skulker units to kind of rearrange a little bit. And then they took a swing, and with a Whisper of Madness, they knocked out, what is it, 5? Yeah, they clawed through a fresh fire team, and they whispered the injured one to death.
The Devouring Eel went, the token one. He ate a reinforcement token to go to glory off of the Warped, and then got a second reinforcement token as part of the focused effort order, and then took a swing and missed.
So giving up on their fevered dreams of taking that last objective over there from Kevin, my remaining unit, the portals, into each other, teleported over here. Only one of them could fit, so the other one was placed in contact with it and not the portal, causing the first one to touch the squadron of Warped and the second one to touch the commander. So both of those ended up over here, kind of reforming my defensive line. And the portals are reenacting that scene from that zombie movie, the Z-Day movie, where all the zombies are like coming out the helicopter.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
so they're gonna go do that over there. And that was their activation.
The Karkanoi activated. 1 guy ran over here and swung and missed. And then these 2 ran over there, swung and also missed. Last activation of the turn, the eel rush ordered across the table to finish off the Warped here, but not before taking 1 disengaging strike from the portals. And that's the end of the turn. Start of turn 4. Score is now 3-0 in favor of the
Cult
of the Burning Man. A bunch of stuff reinforced at the end of the turn again. These guys came back. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Starting with the cult.
So a bit of a change in board state here. So the cult played from the Aether, ditching the extra tactics token to summon the Breachlings. The exploding Breachling was here. And as a result of it exploding, some of the things that were there before this part of the video are no longer there.
Mostly that.
Yep. Then Adidados went, and he did his arcane barrage twice, each time getting the dimensional feedback trigger. So there was a lot of explosions over here. Portrait. A lot of explosions over here, and that resulted in some more of the things that were on the table before now not being here.
Mm-hmm.
And then he reached out and yoinked the Breachling over here. And, yeah. Cult did a coordinated strike from Flame Daddy into the stocking portals, which took an advance action, stole an objective, and then attacked the eel with draw in, succeeding, and taking its reinforcement tokens away with the one after another trigger. It's monumental.
They did it.
Never seen it before, and it's never going to happen again. Only here on Dive Bar Gamers.
So I activated the Storm Siren, but not before creating a tide pool with something tides.
Heavy rains.
Heavy rains.
Heavy rains.
So she moved from her home portal here to this tide pool, advanced and picked up a marker, and then tried to lure but failed. And then coordinated strike into the eel that was here, who split into a second eel, which is this one here. He then rushed and made a strike and missed.
The Gore Scythe receives a rush order, bolts around the building, and eats the remaining Carcanoe.
The speckled crawler is advanced and swung at the portals and killed a fire team.
The Warped activated, and they take a focused effort for a reinforcement token, and they stand their ground.
The brand new devouring eel rushes around the forest and attacks the portals and kills one.
The Breachling takes a focused effort for a shaken token and opts not to flip to glory at this time.
Devouring eel activated, took an inspiring token to cancel out shaken, took a swing, and finished off the portals. All right, so this is the end of turn 4, and I think we're going to call it here, just because the only unit I have left that can score is the Storm Siren, and I can't catch up point-wise. So the final scoring was, what would you be after the end of turn 4?
4.
So 4-1. And that's it. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks everybody.